lesson is an introduction on integers. So we're going to learn what they are and how to add them and how to subtract them using a number line. So, what is an integer? An integer,
What is happening?
an integer, it includes all positive numbers and all negative numbers. And 0. Okay, so it's all the numbers. And in set notation, like when you have a set of something, it will look like I, and then a colon, and then these cool little squigglies.
Okay.
So integers are all the negative numbers and all the positive numbers. So since we have a whole bunch of these numbers, we add dots, called ellipses, to show that there are more than what we're going to show. So like, let's do -3, -2, -1, and then we have to include 0, right? 0, and then 1, 2, 3, and then we need to finish with ellipses because there's more than just those numbers, right? Like there's 5, 10, 20, 30, keeps going on. So these are integers, all right? And so we're going to add them and subtract them using a number line. Okay. So the number line, you know, has arrows because there's more than just the numbers that we're going to show, right?
Yeah.
There's like negative infinity and a positive infinity. So we're going to start with 0, right? And then, so this side, is this side positive or negative?
Negative?
Negative. So these are the negative numbers. So Caitlin, what's this side? Positive or negative? Positive. Good. Positive numbers. Okay. So now we're going to add them using the number line. So I'm going to give you a problem first. So the first one is -7 plus 4 equals what? So -7, that's where we're going to start, right? We usually start left to right. So -7, what do you think we need to do first on the number line? Think of the number line like you're walking on steps,
Okay.
like on blocks. So here's 0, and this is the first one. How many steps do you need to walk for the first one? How many?
7.
7, okay? So there's a negative. So do we walk 7 steps this way to the left, or do we walk 7 steps that way to the right? Left. So let's do our number line. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So here's 10. Negative, right? This is the negative side. So we start from here, and we're going to go 7 spots to the left because it's negative. So when you see a negative sign, I want you to think left. So now 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So we've walked 7 steps to the left. 7 steps left. Okay? So that's the first part. Now we're adding 4 steps. So if we're adding 4 steps, 4 positive steps, what way are we going to go? Right or left?
Right.
Right. Good. So 1, 2, 3, 4. So now we're at what? So here's -1. Here's -2. So this is -3. -3. So that means -7 plus 4 equals -3. All right. So next, that was easy, right?
Yeah,
So next, I want you guys to then go 3 plus -5 equals what? So here's a little, that again, here's 0, right? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. There's 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. -5, +5. All right, so what's the first step? Where are we gonna? How many steps are we gonna take and where?
3 that way.
3 to the right.
Yeah.
Right? Because that's positive 3. So we're gonna start at 0. 1, 2, 3. We're gonna go there. 3 steps to the right. And our little guy's facing that way. So do you guys remember what I said about when you see the negative? What way are you gonna go? Left or right?
Left.
Left. So how many steps left would you take?
5.
5. From where you are, right?
Yeah.
Okay. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So now where are we at? So here's -1. So now we're at
-2.
-2. So that means if we're at -2 now, that 3 plus -5 equals what?
-2.
-2. Good. All right. So let's add it. Pretty easy, right? So subtracting is kind of a bit harder. Just a little bit. Okay. So first, I want you guys to subtract 3 minus 5 equals what? So using our number line, again, here's 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Here's 5, 1, 2, 3, 5. All right, so what's the first thing we do?
You take 3 steps, right?
Yeah.
3 steps right. So we start at 0, 3 steps right.
And then
Okay, little guy's facing that way because he's facing the right. Okay, and
you
then
take 5 steps back.
5 steps back.
Because in
Okay.
addition, it's getting bigger.
So, yes,
Getting smaller.
you're gonna turn around actually because when you see the negative, you're gonna go left. So, you're gonna face the left way. You're gonna go left how many